Sorry. It's been a minute since I've had to record. Okay, so welcome. This is a straight out Pilates class. As I see people kind of come in, I will let you into the screen, but please be patient. Okay, so let's start. And if I haven't said it already, thank you so much for your donations. Let's start with the feet together. We're going to roll down onto the back, stretch the legs, point the toes, and stretch your fingers away from your body and just elongate there for 10 or 20 seconds. Take a good breath in through the nose. Let all the air out through the mouth. And then let's bring the arms down by the side, point the toes. I call this the ready, set position. You're going to take a breath in and round your head and deepen your chest up and stretch your arms on a diagonal. And then lift the legs above that. And the higher you lift the legs, the more protective it'll be for your back. And the lower you press down, the more abdominals. But you have to be able to hold it. So we pump the arms above the legs, breathing in through the nose, strong. Exhale out. 2. Exhale out. Keep deepening your positions. 3. Exhale out. 4. Exhale out. 5. And exhale, squeeze it out, deepen. And only do as many as you can do well. If you feel strained, just stop and wait it out. 2 more. Or actually 2 more now. Keep the pump strong. Come down into your ready set. Point the toes, stretch your arms overhead, stretch your fingers and toes away from each other. And we inhale to start the arms. Head comes up, the chest deepens back. You try to press down into the legs, then flex the feet, draw the weight back. Pull 1, deepen a little bit more, 2, deepen a little bit more, 3, hold on to it, press the legs into the floor, press the arms down and roll. Point the toes, stretch the fingers. Arms up, head comes toward the chest deepens. You peel your spine off the mat, flex the feet, draw back. 1, a little deeper, 2, a little deeper, 3. Hold your position. Now move under with the pelvis, round your legs. 1 more time, we point and stretch. Arms come up. Head comes up, deepen the chest and legs, come up and over. We flex 1, a little deeper 2, a little deeper 3. And if you can, we're going to grab the toes and we're going to hang back, stretching the arms and legs, pulling the waist back. Take a breath. Okay, so just make sure you have room behind your body for the next one is the rollovers. And if you cannot roll your body over, then just do the leg part. Okay, so we start in the ready set. I shall get full screen. I have room behind me. We're going to lift the legs using the abdominals and roll the body over. Open the legs and try to touch the floor and then roll the spine down, sending the legs down and together. Legs come up, exhale, roll over. We open the legs, try to touch the floor and roll it down. Legs down and together, legs up and over. Open the legs, touch the floor and roll it down. Keep your legs open. Lift the legs up open. Roll the spine over, pull the feet together, try to touch the floor and roll it down. Legs go down, open, legs and spine. Legs come together, you touch the floor. You let your spine roll down. Press firmly into the arms. Open, lift, roll over, feet together. And we roll it down. Bend the knees and slide your legs straight into that ready, set position. Okay. So the one leg circle is next. We're going to lift one leg up. You're going to open your arms. This standing leg can be open a little bit. We're going to allow the hip to come off as we cross the body. Then we're going to circle and center the hip and reach out and around one. Pull over, cross, bracing with both arms around up two. Inhale, cross. Exhale, down around three. Moving from the center of your body, your abdominals, and last. Good. Now really think of stretching your thighs away from each other. Open the leg. It sweeps down as it crosses the other leg. The hip comes up, and then you square off the hips. One. Open. Reach down. Twist. Untwist. Two. Use your breath as deeply as you can. Three. Exhale around, across. Four. Down, across. Five. And then we're going to scissor switch or bicycle switch and open the legs. Stretch the legs away from each other. Cross. One. Exhale, center around. Cross. Down around. Cross. Down around. Inhale. Exhale, finish. And last. Exhale. And reverse. Stretch your legs away from each other. Across. Hip down. Two. It comes off. It centers. Three. And center. Four. And last. Five. And we'll do the scissor switch. Good. And both legs down. Now we're going to round up. We're going to bend the knees. We're going to come to the front edge of the mat, and we're going to give our legs a little hug like this and round your head into your legs. Try to pull the shoulder blades down. I want you to try to squeeze the legs into the body and the body into the legs, maintaining this for rolling back. Most people call it rolling like a ball, but it's called rolling back. So we're going to roll back, and then we're going to press up. And if your feet come down, that's fine. As you do 5 of these, you'll try to hover them off the floor. Inhale back, starting to learn how to balance with the abdominals engaged. 4, up. And 5, up. Good. Stay up there. We're going to slowly roll just halfway down to where the bra line is. Taking the right leg in, pointing the toes, elbows up, left leg out. You're going to inhale on one, switch, exhale on the other. Nice and easy. Inhale, 2, and switch. Inhale, 3, and switch. Deepen the position. Chest deep, hips under. 4, and switch. Last. 5, and switch. Let's go back to ready, set. Head down, turn the head right, center, and left. Back to center, slide both legs in, grab for your ankles, round up, pull the legs and body toward each other. This will be your exhale. We're going to inhale, contour the arms, stretch the legs. Exhale, all the air out. 1, double leg stretch. Inhale. Exhale, pull. 2. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 3. Inhale, stretch. Exhale, pull. 5. Reach, stretch your legs away from each other. Reach, press your arms, deepen, and back to your ready, set position. Good. Take a breather. Okay. And actually, we can sit up for the spine stretch. So the legs are together. You're going to try to sit up high up on your sitting bones, which takes a little lift in the abdominals, and the arms will come out to the side. Now I want energy pushing away from your body and the body reaching up, arms reaching away. We're going to twist without crossing that front arm and pull. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to center. Lift from your abdominals. Rotate left, keeping the right arm back. 1, 2, 3. Come back center. Inhale. Rotate. Rotate a little bit more and a little bit more. Come back to center. And the other side. 1 and 2 and 3. And come back to center. Okay. So open the legs. We're going to point the toes and we're going to roll back on the sitting bones. Try to really feel that you're on the back of the sitting bones, deep abdominals, deep chest. You're going to slide your hand up one leg and lock it in. So both elbow and knee are straight. Slide your hand up the other leg and lock it in. This is the first challenge, is to balance. Now you're going to roll back, apply pressure in the legs and roll up. You gradually try to get back to where your toes hit the mat, and then you roll up, open leg rocker. You want your legs to be active. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up. Exhale, roll back. Inhale, roll up, pressing into the limbs. Exhale, left. And forward and hold, legs together. Bend the knees and slide forward on your mat. Okay, so that's actually called rocker with open legs. Okay, corkscrew is next. So we're going to roll down. We're going to lift the legs up to the ceiling. Again, if you can't roll over, keep your spine down and just do it with the legs and the pelvis. If you can roll over, you roll to a parallel position, so not toward the floor. Legs are parallel. You're going to rotate your hips and you're going to go down that side, center the hips, circle the legs, and roll up. So you can't think about it too much. You're going to twist, circle in a clockwise direction and come back up, and it just alternates on each side. So we inhale, twist center, exhale, twist up and center. One more on each side. Inhale, down, around, exhale, up, and inhale, down, around, and up. And slowly roll it down. Bend the knees. Give your knees a hug into your chest for a moment. Take a breather. And then roll on up to sitting. We get to face each other again. We're going to open the legs wide. Cheat out this way so you can see what my back is doing. We're going to push the legs strong, lift the belly up, stretch the arms for the saw. So we're going to lift and rotate to one side. The back hand is going to flip up. This hand reaches beyond the foot. You round, look back, and pull. 1 and 2 and 3. Come up in the rotation. Rotate center, lift and rotate the other direction. Exhale, 1. Try to reach to the outside of your foot. 2 and 3 and up. Center and rotate. Exhale, 1. A little deeper. 2. A little deeper. 3. Imagine you're going to take your hand and grab the foot and pull yourself down. You can try it and rotate. We exhale, 1, a little deeper, 2, drawing back through the waist, 3. Let's reach and grab, pull a little bit lower, come up in the rotation and center. Okay, so we're going to flip over onto the stomach. And I'm going to do baby swan, which is a pre-Pilates exercise. And then we're going to go into a catch and release swan dive. So you can hover your face to the mat. Hands are tucked in. You're going to peel your head and your upper chest. If you're getting to your lower ribs, eyes forward, legs strong, reach behind your body, and exhale, come all the way down. Breathe in as you come up to your baby swan. Exhale and come down. One more time. Inhale, peel up. It's always good to get the body moving in all the planes. Now we're in extension and down. So we send the head, we press the breastbone forward and up. We're going to keep lifting from the spine, but apply pressure to the arms and go a little higher. And then peel the hips back down, draw the elbows close to your body, and pull yourself down. Inhale, peel, up, lift, press. Now you're extending from the hips, not the lower back. So stay out of the lower back by lifting the front of your hip and down. Okay, this is optional. We go back up. We have a strong push in the arms. We're going to open the legs a little bit. We're going to rock and reach and catch. 2, reach, catch. And then on the third one, if you want to rock without catching, keep the position and rock, catch. And then let's come to all fours. That takes a little practice. Let's bring the knees and feet together and come down into your child's pose to stretch the back. Okay. So let's come on to the stomach again. We're going to set up with one hand in a fist and the other hand clasped around that. We're going to press into it. Another pre-Pilates exercise is the cat-cow in this position. So we're going to press up into it. Think really stretching from the hips up through the head. Take your breath and then exhale, push and curl the tail under and really deepen the breastbone. It's just a suggestion of a lower back curl. We don't press up too high. And then send the sacrum into the butt flesh and send the chest forward and up. And exhale, curl by pushing strongly into the arms. Keep the abdominals pulling into your back. So on this one, we'll stay up. If you want to work next level, you lift the legs, point your toes away from the body, and we kick the heel into the glutes 2 times and stretch. So we snap it in, 2, and lengthen. Exhale, and lengthen. Exhale, and lengthen. And 4, 2, inhale, and in and stretch. And stretch, last, and stretch. The one leg kick. Come all the way down. We'll turn the, actually you can put your, I like putting my chin now to the floor. One hand on top of the other, elbows drop, toes reaching away. 2 snap kicks. Toes press down, arms reach up, the legs are down, the upper body's up. We exhale, come down and in. 2, inhale, reach up. Exhale, down, drop your elbows. Inhale, reach. Good. And try to press the hips gently down as you kick. Good. Stay up here. This is where I go off the book. I lift the legs from here, stretching your sternum forward, toes and fingers in opposite direction, and swim. 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and lower it down and give a little wiggle with your hips. Okay, let's go ahead and press up. If you need child's pose, go ahead and take it. We're going to sit up for the neck pull. One of the hardest exercises for me. We're going to start down on the back, feet together. Remember, your legs are like strapped down to the mat. So press them down. Make a basket with your hands and put it on the lower head and upper neck. And we're going to lie down and press the elbows out. We're going to curl the head and the chest Probably need help with my arms on the first one. Feel free to use your arms. You're going to press down through the leg. Put that hand back as soon as you need to. And try to elongate. Eyes beyond the toes. And then round over and press the elbows back. And then you roll down from there. Pressing the legs. Try to get your tailbone down first. Inhale, round your head and chest. Exhale. Then elongate tail to head. And round, pulling the waist back, elbows toward each other. And roll it down. Tailbone, lower back, lower ribs, upper body. Last, head and chest. Exhale, press it. Elongate. Keep the toes pulling back strongly. Round. You keep the elbows pressing back. And then you roll it down. And then take your rest. You can go back to ready set position. Adjust yourself on your mat. We're going to be doing the scissors. So the scissors and the bicycle, and then the shoulder bridge. Okay, so we're gonna, if you need to, again, keep your hips down for this. Keep them down and just do the legs. You're gonna pull your knees into your chest. You're gonna rock your spine off the mat and press your hands on the hips. Stomach is engaged. Arms are engaged by pressing down. We send the legs up. Now you want to feel like you're going to do a back walkover and go this way. So we stretch the legs away from each other with weight down. And then we switch. And just take your time. Inhale, switch, stretching in opposition. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. Inhale, switch. Exhale, switch. And inhale, one more set, switch. Exhale, switch. Now, if you feel compressed, try to press out of the compression. Give your joints a little space. The back leg drops. You go into your scissors and the back leg drops. 2 and 3 and 4. Pull the tummy in 5. Pull the tummy in 6. Try to touch your heel to your sitting bones for the thigh stretch. Then you flex your hip and you develop it. Knee. It's all about hip and knee extension and flexion. Okay, bring both legs up. And then, so if you're actually more advanced, you can go from the split and go right into the shoulder bridge. And if not, we're going to roll down and then bend the knees and take a breather. Take a breath in. Now shoulder bridge, I do singles and alternate, not 3 or 5 kicks on the same. So let's stay up there. This is like a yoga wheel where you would get high up. So we use our arms. We're going to lift the right leg up. We're going to lower, keep the hips even, lift it up and press down. Left leg up, down, up, stretch it up higher. Load into your legs. And up. Left side. And down, right side. And down, left side. Hold it up, take a breath. Come down on the exhale by curling your way down. And I'm going to give you a hydration break here. Hug your knees into your chest. Go to your place. Take a sip of water. Go to your place. Okay. So we're going to do the spine stretch forward. So meet me back on the mat, stretch your legs, flex your feet. You're trying to place your hands flat on the mat in front of your body. It's still like for you to see my back. So we're going to round and reach one. Deepen the abdominals, reach a little farther too. So it's more of a spine stretch rather than a hip stretch, doing something like that. And last three. And then try to really move from your sacrum up through the top of your head. Sit tall. Exhale, round one. Slide your fingers, hopefully flat hands. Two, draw the shoulder blades down. And a little farther, three. So you have this opposition of your abdominals and spine moving back, arms and legs reaching away from that. And then sit up tall. And last, exhale, round one. A little deeper, two. A little deeper, three. And then sit up tall. Okay, jackknife. So to set up for jackknife, you want to be elongated on your mat. You're not going to touch the floor. You're just going to reach from head to toes, ready, set, position. If you need to, you could start here. If you have the strength, you're going to start down. Lift the legs up and roll your spine off the mat. Then jackknife from the hip and then roll down and legs cover. So legs, spine, legs up, jackknife down and lower. Inhale up, exhale, and all the way down. Good. Let's turn to the side and face each other. Okay, so try to come into the center of your mat with your hands behind your neck and head. If your screen is low like mine, you still try to take your focus straight ahead. We're going to turn out and bring the legs forward. We're going to lift that top leg. So we're going to flex the top foot. My bottom leg is pointed, pressing down. We're going to round the head and tail and kick 1, 2. Then we're going to come up onto the side ribs and press the leg back. That's your inhale. Exhale, deepen. 2 kicks. Second one higher than the first. Exhale, 3. Inhale, press. And we'll go for 5. Inhale, press and lift. And 5. Press and lift. Good. Place it down. We're going to do our one arm push up where the hand is here. We press all the way up. We butt spin around to the other side. We bring the hands behind the neck and head. We point the toes. Press down through the bottom leg. Lift the top leg just under the hip. We flex. My weaker side. Exhale, 1, 2. Inhale up. Exhale, contract head to tail. 2. Inhale up. And exhale, 3, 2. Inhale up. Moving from your abdominals. What if you only did this from your abdominals? And 5. And good. Our legs come together. Top hand comes down. We do our one arm push up. And then we're going to turn on to our backs again. All right. So teaser is next. I'm going to keep it simple. So we're going to reach our arms and legs away from each other. Basically where we started the day. We reach the arms up, round the head and chest. Now in a teaser, it's important to start the roll and then press the legs up. And then we're going to exhale and roll down, landing at the same time. Inhale, arms, head, chest. We press into the air and then lift up, lifting higher, and then exhale and reach away. Just one more. Arms up. They're plugged into the shoulders. The head comes up. The chest deepens. The ribs roll. The legs lift. We're rolled back on our hips. We want to do a little lower lift. We can lower halfway down. And then exhale, pop it back up or press it back up, looking higher than your toes. This is me not keeping it simple, but I figured I'd add this on. and then press up. And then we're going to roll all the way down and hug your knees into your chest. Okay. So come on up. You are 2/3 of the way done. The hip twist with stretched arms. So the arms are a little bit wider than the yoga mat if you have one. You're going to push the arms away strongly, but sink into an abdominal flexion, round it under, and if you have the strength, lift the legs up. So the hip twist means the hips rotate to one side like we did in corkscrew. They center, rotate to the other side, and land up. Reverse, inhale, and exhale. Inhale over, you can even look in the opposite direction. Exhale, center, opposite direction, and land. Inhale, look opposite, keep the arms reaching, look opposite and up. Last set. And exhale, and last. Starting in the reverse, and last. Good, and bend the knees. Okay. So we already did swimming, that would be the next one. So the leg pull front is the next one. So leg pull front would be facing front. So you're going to come on to your toes if you can. It's a nice stretch. And we're going to place the hands right underneath the shoulder, get the arms perpendicular. You can just kind of shift into it, get the arms ready to bear weight. You're going to step one leg back, pushing into the heel strongly, still keeping a forward reach of the rib focus, arms pressing away, stomach is in, legs reach together. All it is a leg lift and lower one. A leg lift, alternating down 2. We point as we go up. We're flexing, so we're stepping on our toes, and 4, and 5, and 6. That's leg pull front. Let's bend the knee, walk it back, turn it around. Okay, so leg pull, not front, just leg pull. Our hands are turned out. Okay, I'll give you a little DLP, Deborah Lesson Pilates, pre-Pilates, curling up and arching down. We'll do it 3 times, curling up and arching down. And on the last, we'll go into the pull. Point your toes, press away. It's just a kick and lower, and a 2, and lower, and lower. Kick it up high as you can, last 2, and down. Good, take that extension, arch it out, flex the toes, go for a forward stretch, pull yourself. Okay. So we're gonna come up to side kick kneeling. The exercises get harder. The better you get, the harder they get. Also, the more you do, the harder it gets. So let's see, I'll cheat out. I want you to be able to see my head. You're going to separate your feet and bring your arms, okay, out to the side. You're really standing up strongly on your knees, and we kind of cartwheel down, and you're trying to keep the head and tail in line. The leg comes up, the head presses back, you lift it. Just like we did lying down, we curl, head and tail, and then we lift 1, only 4 times. Flex strong legs, 1, 2, inhale. And also push the arm away from the floor. Try to exhale all the air out. Inhale, reach everything. Then bend, cartwheel up. You need to walk to the side, go for it. We go to the other side, we reach. You're pressing the chest up, lift, flex, exhale. Inhale, reach through the heel. Inhale. Go a little slower if you have to. This is my weak side, so I have slowed down the tempo. And exhale. Inhale. And then come up. And see if you can balance. Good. And I'm just going to add quickly a thigh stretch. So like the camel in yoga, you're just reaching back. Try to find those heels and then lift your chest up. Keep your eyes kind of forward and then come out of it. Okay, so we're going to have a seat on our mat long. Let's just all cross the right ankle over the left. Okay, if you want to watch this once and then we'll do it 2 or 3 times together. It's the boomerang, so there's a couple components to it. One is we lift up and stretch down with the belly still pulling back. 2 is you're going to roll over, legs parallel to the floor and switch the cross. Then as you roll up, keep your teaser, try to get there, and then open the chest and land down. 1, roll over, switch, roll up, reach, stretch. Just be clear with your movement. Even if it's a little different than what I'm doing. One last time, roll, spine off, switch. Spine comes off, opens and stretch. Okay. Now for my Instagram followers on the Pilates Bomb, I posted this last week. Picture of a seal lying on his back with his fins up. So you place your hands or seal through and you lift your fins up. You pull your body towards your fins and you roll to your shoulders and you press up and you clap. 1, 2, 3, you roll it back. And you clap. 1, 2, 3, and roll it. And come up. Good. We're going to stop here. We're going to go for the stretch and the balance challenge. Take a breath and release out of it. Okay. Side bend. Side bend. Okay. This was actually supposed to come after the side kick kneeling. Okay. But anyway, here we are. So across the top leg over or one leg on top. I'm going to try one leg on top, a little harder. You take your inside leg, pull yourself to an upright. This hip is off, and you're just stretching that arm. So you do get that vertical line. We're going to side bend a little bit toward the leg. We're going to reach out, and you let your body sink and turn your head over the shoulder. And then already the strength is starting when you stretch your legs out. Now your focus comes forward, you lift up from the side. There's your side plank. Then you go into side stretch. You come back to side plank. You go back into your Cleopatra. Then you push out, you're looking over your shoulder. You lift up, looking straight ahead. Then you go into a side plank, side stretch. Then you go back to side plank, you elongate that underside. You let the shoulder come to your ear. You soften your knees and you look down. So it's to stretch the intercostals or in the hip ribs. So you push, stomach's already engaged. You look center, you press up. You take your side stretch. You reverse side plank, Cleopatra, sink, shoulders up. We butt spin. To do the other side, that's always fun. Okay, legs are on top of each other. We cheat out a little bit. We sink. And remember, my dominant side, my right side, is my weaker side. So here I am on my right side. We look center, lift up. There's a side plank. Already shaking. Go into a side bend. Side plank. Have a seat. Look over your shoulder. Let the ribs drop and the shoulder lift. Inhale, push out, stomach engage. Center, press up from underneath, side stretch. Side plank, Cleopatra, the elbow bends, ribs sink, shoulder lifts. Just sit there for a moment, enjoy the stretch. It's important to know where an exercise starts, where it goes, where it ends. And come down, we bend, and we sit and stretch for a moment. So also the stretch is good for the fascia. You have to open up that tissue before you actually want it to get strong. And before it does get strong, it's going to need to open. Okay, so the crab is next. It's a cross-leg position. This will be one of my next things I dissect is this exercise. So we're going to roll over and touch the head down as if we're going to do a handstand. So there's pressure in the hand. Then we're going to sit up and you're going to roll your legs back. And then we're going to cross the other leg in front, roll over, pretend to do a headstand, and then back. So that's my version. You can try to hold the legs, pull them apart, go over to your shoulders, let go of your hands, do a headstand. And then do 2 times with one leg crossed. Have a seat. Try your harder side because I know you started on your easy side. And you're going to pull it across, round your head and chest, just like the seal. You go headstand, you grab your legs, you pull them apart, you roll it over, you let go of your feet, you do a headstand, and last. Okay, and rest down. Okay, nice. We're going to come on to the stomach. Now this could be varied any way you need it. If you need to just hold one leg and then press up, that's going to be your version of the rocking. This is also my least, well, I don't mind the exercise. My body doesn't do it well because I don't go in this position too often, but the rocking, you press your hips into the mat, you hold your ankles if you can, and you press your ankles into your hand. I like to start with the upper body and then add the legs. Hold it for 10 seconds, let the tissue adapt, and then come down. Try to get a breath in there. Hips, ankles, chest, up. And exhale down. And on your last one, hips, ankles, chest, press, you try to rock. But obviously I'm nowhere near there. I have to get my body a little higher and a little more comfortable in that position, but you could be rocking on your chest and back on your feet, and you're gonna wiggle waggle. Okay. I'm sure you're doing great at home. And on screen, we have a couple people joining me live. Thank you. You're going to control balance. And that's what it is, control balance. One of the body's principles, control. We're going to press the arms. We're going to get in that ready set position. Take a moment. Take a deep breath in, lots of energy flowing through our bodies now. We're going to lift the legs up and we're going to roll over without closing the throat. We're going to start by placing the hands to the hip and lift one leg up. So see if you can make space in your joints. And then switch your legs. Now from there, you flex the toes and you try to hold on to the ankle with both hands. Oh, what a great stretch. And then switch, push through the heel. You can hold your ankle or foot and you try to elevate the top leg. One more time, make sure you're on your shoulders and not all the way back on your neck. And switch, so you can hear my voice. I need to try to make space in my throat. So I'm not closing off my throat. And then slowly roll yourself down. And let's go up, separate the legs, try to grab to the outside, knees to your armpits, and feet get pulled over beyond the shoulders for a little happy baby. You can DM me and I'll tell you why that's called happy baby. Okay, you made it. Last exercise. Let's stand up. Okay, so feet together, stomach is pulled in. Come to the end of your mat. We're gonna lift up. Just like we do in our ready set position, stretch the arms and legs away from each other and then come down and wrap your arms around your leg, giving yourself a gentle pull. Then try to walk out. 4 or 5 sets. Push through the heels. All right, we already did the leg pull front. So this is your position. We go forward to a chaturanga push-up, chest and chin, and then we press up and we're gonna just lift the hips. I'm just gonna walk to get onto the edge of my mat here. We're gonna push the heels down and round the spine. Push the arms away as well. Squeeze the legs together, look at your thighs. And see if we can extend the spine back to your plank. Take an inhale, chaturanga, legs strong. Exhale, use your legs here, press up. Lift, push the floor away, send the chest to the floor, as well as the heels, and drop the head. Take a breath. Now round your head and tail, deepen your abdominals, and shift the weight so you're sharing the weight between your arms and your legs, your chest and your hips. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, press up. Send the seat back, push away with the arms. Chest to the floor, heels down, legs squeezed together. Drop your head. Separate the feet a little bit. Pedal out, 1. Pushing off your toes to switch 2. Pushing off, switch 3. Try to keep your arms active. Okay, take a little step in with your feet. Look at your hands and bend your knees, and you can step, or I like to take a little bunny hop to my feet, feet to hands. And then we're gonna hug again. Pull the self down over your legs. Let your arms drape down and just roll halfway up. Okay, I'll get in the screen here. And then you're gonna turn your arms 1, 2, and 3. Turn your arms the other way, 2, and 3. Let it hang for a moment. Take a breath. And then roll all the way back up. Ground your feet. Try not to grip your toes. And just stand up tall for a moment. Feeling your feet, your hips ground. Your shoulders are just dropped. Not pulling down, they're just hanging. Your arms just hang. And you might feel a little lift in the chest and the eyes. Take a deep breath. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me. You can like, follow, subscribe to Mind Your Body NYC, and the Instagram handles are the same, Mind Your Body NYC or the Pilates Bomb. And Claire thanks you from the bottom of her heart. I thank you from the bottom of my heart for participating in this donation. Very important cause. So thank you so much, and we'll see you at the studio. Bye-bye.